Take a deep breath. Hello YouTube, welcome to Sunday in the Shop. It is about 84 degrees. We have a dew point that's almost 70. It's probably in the high 60s right now. We're working on the tire changer mount. This is that 15-inch wide piece of C-channel. We got it 4 feet long. And our plans are, you see how I got that stuff blocked off the ground. We've been using our floor jack and stuff to keep it up moving around because we cannot pick it up. Believe me, it was a trick to get this up on this cart. It really was. Anyway, there we are so far. We got it all marked out. The center of the thing will set right into the center. We plan on adding some sides to it. They're probably like 16 inches each piece because that's 15. So you do the math in your head. What are you going to need to get to 4 foot? Because this is 4 foot this way. So it's going to be a big X pattern. Don't ask where it's going to set in the yard. Once it's done welding, it's going to take the tractor to move it. I'll have to drag it to wherever I want it. So, and then the thing is, I have to find out how I'm going to support it on the ground with different boards, 2x4s, to weld it together. It's not going to be welded, believe me. It's going to have some good beads on it with the MIG welder, that stick stuff, enough to hold it together to move it around so it won't ever fall apart. So, enough of that. We will pause and we'll set the machine down on top of there once so you can see what it looks like. Okay, the ends stick out, don't matter, but we do have to re-drill the holes because this metal is so thick in the corners that we don't want to drill through that thick of metal. We're going to relocate these holes, drill them on the drill press, and then bolt that. And then once this is all bolted down, some people have welded them all together. We want to be able to take this off, put it back in the box. And we do have an idea of welding nuts on the bottom and taking this off, so you won't have no bolts or nothing to catch on with it stuck in the ground. So we have that figured out for a future video to be in. The way to have the nuts welded on the bottom, put some bolts down there with some never sees, so the threads will never rust. So you can just come out and bolt this thing down when you need to use it, because we're not going to leave it outside all the time. We only probably use it twice a year. So there you go. We'll snap a photo of that and we'll off to doing something else. Okay, we relocated our holes. They're in this way more. So all we did was, this don't have no nuts on, these are just for mock-up. I've got this lined up with a mark over here, chalk line. The holes are going to be a little bit oversized. So we just put this upside down so we can mark where the hole's going to be. So out here it's just too close to that thick part of the metal. So we're not going to worry about cutting this off. It hangs out like 1/4 of an inch. So we'll have some fidget room. We're using a drill bit that's 1 size bigger than 3/8 because we broke the other one. And we had to use a 1/4 inch high-speed steel drill bit. They're the kind that come with your hole saws, because those cheapy gold-plated bits, you know, where will not go through there no matter what size. Small size, they will not. That's too hard to steel. But the high-speed steel made a nice pilot hole. So we'll mark this out with a Sharpie, whatever, or a punch line. I might just take the punch and just punch it. Like I said, it can be eyeball. This is not rocket science. It's just a tire changer mounted to a piece of metal. So we yacked about that too long, but Sunday in the Shop video, I can take my time a little more and just shoot the bull. We'll be back when we get those drilled. Okay, do I wish I would have made an awning this year. Past videos over the years, I'd have a tarp up here for shade. These are the bits that come with, you buy for your hole saw. They're Harbor Freight. Remember, we don't get paid to show any of this. These are high-speed steel. They went through there very well. See them nice chips? And it's magnetic from, don't ask me why. And then here's their cheapy whatever on sale. $10 for the set, the plastic fold-up box. I'll take a picture of it maybe. But I broke one, it's my fault, the 3/8. I tried wallering a hole out like this and it snagged. So it's my fault I broke it. So next we're going to drill it with this. We'll clean this off so you can see what the shavings look like. We use a little bit of cutting oil, not a whole lot. We don't want to make a mess on here. Had that can probably 2 years. That's good stuff. Trust me, that's good stuff. I use it all the time. I've even used it when I play with my little metal lathe. That is some good cutting oil. So I'll have to drill the next hole with the El Cheapo bit, which is 1 size over 3/8. We'll drop some bolts down in there to make sure it lines up, and we'll be able to do the other side. So no use in repeating that on the video. Get you up close here with the glare. See how chunky them chips look? That's these cheap, and that's right out of the box. Never was used. If it was not used very much. That's that punch I made. I think it's that 1144 stress proof. I made this and hardened this, and you can see what size hammer I'm using. I mean, no problem. I see my battery symbol. I'm on my junky old camera in case I drop it. Okay, 1 down, 1 more to go. I did actually come in too far, but I don't know why. I just didn't want to get too close to a hole. And it came out with equal measurement. It came out like 3 inches, so it was something easy to do. So it was approximate this way, but it came out to something easy for me to measure. So it doesn't matter. I ain't worrying about it. There you go. Oh, and I really did drop my camera. I was going to just fool everybody like I actually did drop it. I dropped from about this height, and then the battery symbol came on. So like I said, it's good to have this junky old camera. It's the one where I broke the battery thing and built that little brass plate, so that's what I like using. I don't want to use my new camera for stuff like this. Especially you set it down and forget it's in the hot sun and it's cooking. So we're rambling, but it's Sunday in the shop. I feel we can get away with that more. It's more of a casual goofing off whatever I'm working on video. See, I can do weird things like this, and I don't think anybody minds. It's just more or less shooting the bull video of what I'm doing. It is hot out there. I'm going back to the shade. I mean, the wind feels hot and wet, and it actually sprinkled sometime in the middle of the night. It is gross out there. I'm going for the shade. Okay, we're done. Bolts all lined up. Gotta think my Hitachi 5/8 hammer drill. I don't know what I gave for that. It was probably around about $67. I probably got it with a rebate or something. Probably got around 50 bucks on sale or something. I've had it several years. What a tough old thing. I mounted that in a grinder and put a wire brush and put it on a variac even, spun it at slow speeds and run it for a half hour at a time. So there you go. Let's go inside and find something to show you. Okay, here's a preview of an upcoming project. Spray foam, Spanda foam, the Bondo spreaders, the hardener, the Bondo, and the bed liner. We're going to fix the rocker panels on our Cavalier. They're just big, giant hole. It's gone. We got to do some mock-up with cardboard and stuff probably. We're going to just spray foam it, put some Bondo, and then undercut it. So there will be minimal sanding, and I have one of those cheese grater things. So I know it's not proper body work, but the car has over 200,000 miles on it. So there's that. So the foam, the spreaders, got extra thing of hardener, always get that. The stuff was cheap at Menards. Spreaders probably a couple bucks. $1.50 for some more hardener. The Bondo was probably only like $8, $9, cheaper than an auto parts store. That stuff was probably spending $8 a can for that. So there you go. And I want to say happy Father's Day and show you what I got for Father's Day. Now we're gonna go freehand without a tripod. Okay, here's my old trusty Zippo lighter. Okay, and I made a video this years ago. I got this at the carnival. Okay, let's open this up so we can show how it's made. You use the regular flint, but see how that's made? It's actually big in there. Okay, nice lighter, but it takes a half can of fluid. We found this at the farm store. No name. I'll pause on that. I probably won't take a picture. We'll show you what this one looks like. It does have a nice click if I can get it open. Hear that click? Now, just use the regular flint. Look inside of here. See that? Where it's a regular mini lighter? Well, not mini, but it's a smaller lighter. See that? So this is all just for looks, but it does have quite the click to it. I'll probably never fill it. There's the instructions, all they probably should. I'll probably never fill this. It'd be senseless to fill it and put it on the shelf. I mean, you're wasting that much fluid. It takes a whole, it'd probably take a whole can. But just thought I'd show that. That's the inside. Now I found these at the truck stop one time a few years back, and I swore it was bigger than this. If you ever watched Herman Munster, the Munster show, when I was a kid, I swear Herman's lighter was bigger than this. I'm sure my dad had one once. Oh God, you can see my shiny bald head. Cover that up. Anyway, there you go. I want to say Happy Father's Day to those who are fathers. And I'll snap a photo of this. This is my gift, so. When I get stuff like this, I can't get rid of it, see? That's what I like about gifts. You can't trade it off or get rid of it, so. Thanks for watching this week. I didn't have a whole lot, but at least you got to see me working on my tire machine. So, we'll look forward to seeing you next week.